As we start to unlock raids in our account, we want to make sure that we're planning to succeed. Raids are a very important game mode. They're getting into group content, so you need a plan to make sure you can score high, get the most points, get the most resources. It'll really benefit your account. So raids are coming in at number 3 in overall priority. Some people would argue they should be above arena. So some of that you're gonna have to take by a case-by-case basis. If you're getting busted way down, maybe sub 2,000 in arena, maybe you should then focus on your raid team until you're able to pivot back and build a stronger arena team. The reason why raids are so important is because the rewards are ability materials. These are the things you use to power up the skills that your characters have to really make them perform at their highest level. In fact, without the appropriate ability materials, the characters simply do not function as intended. They don't work, again, the way they're intended from the developer's point of view. You're not going to get the maximum bang for your buck, so to speak. So, as you can see, for example, here, I'm short on these blue ones. As we go through and get some raids done for the day, I'll get some more. My stash will increase, and as I can increase the levels of these abilities, it will make the teams stronger, the characters stronger. They'll be able to take on raids more effectively, and the cycle continues from there. As your journey throughout the game goes, you're going to start out with Ultimus. You'll be doing the Ultimus style raids. You just need one team for that. So you're just going to probably use the 5 strongest characters that you have, or you'll build your first raid team, and that'll work fine. But as you progress, as you get into Doom and Incursion, you will now need 5 different teams that fall into the classifications there. Bio, Tech, Skill, Mutant, Mystic. You'll need one team comprised of each of those 5 traits. Good news is, the way the game's going right now, the stronger teams will be able to carry through the materials. So once you build your first 5 teams, you should be good. We got the new Mutant Raid team coming, the Extreme X-Men. Really curious to see how they function. So if there's characters available, like Nightcrawler, maybe, for a little bit of cores, Gambit, Cyclops, maybe we can start building some of those characters right now. You can use them in Ultimus right now, and they'll be able to transfer over to Doom as you continue to progress. Raids are group content. They're meant to be taken on by the entirety of your alliance. So at some point, you'll find that the raids become more difficult, and you'll need to make sure that people have their own raid lane assignments. So most raids, they have 3 strike teams, 8 members each. That brings you up to 24, so that's the entirety of your alliance. So what you want to do is assign people to a specific strike team in a specific lane to make sure everything gets done. Make sure the maximum amount of points can be attained. So what we have here is a raid map. The orange glowing nodes there are the starting points. That's where the individuals begin, and you want to work your way around up to the top, covering every one of those nodes that you can. It's kind of like a maze. And because of that, you need everyone in your alliance to participate. It's beneficial to assign lanes of travel. That way you cover everything, because all of those different nodes are worth points, and that's how you're going to qualify for your rewards. So perhaps a person could do something like this. They would follow this path that would take them all the way up to the top, getting as many nodes as they possibly can. On the main Marvel Strike Force Discord and other places, you can find raid maps with the lanes drawn on them for ease of use for your alliance. Early in the game, one of the difficulties people face is getting these 8 raid attacks in. Most of the time, early on, your team simply is not strong enough. It doesn't have the sustain to take you through 8 nodes. So what can you do to make sure you're getting this done and getting the rewards associated with it? Notice that the milestone says compete in raid battles. It doesn't say you have to win, it just says you have to compete. So all you need to do is participate. As you see, we got 1 out of 8 here. So let's go ahead, we're gonna log into this raid. We'll do a participation. So this is my team that lost. I don't have enough sustain. I just have these weak members. I'll throw in Iron Fist. He's in, he's very weak. He's knocked out in 1 punch, out of there. We're back to the normal game. I'm just showing you, we'll go back to the screen. 2 out of 8, all you have to do is participate. That way your alliance gets to help. You just do the attacks that you can with the teams that you have, and you use that tactic to make up the difference. As you and your alliance progress through the raid, you'll be getting these milestone points. So again, for the new player especially, very good. There's characters in those raid orbs. Some of the newer characters are in those raid orbs, and that's where you're going to get your gear, your ability materials, once again, to keep being able to progress your characters. So in addition to those milestones, at the end of the raid season, there are also ranked rewards. There's gear there, there's characters there, there's ability materials there. So again, raids are something that you can control. You can work together with your alliance. You can guarantee these rewards. So work hard, coordinate, just enjoy playing the game. Peace.